In 1938, Harvard University started the longest scientific study of human happiness ever conducted. They tracked the same people, eventually over 2,000 of them across 3 generations, to their entire adult lives. Medical exams, brain scans, blood tests, interviews with family members. They followed them through war, through poverty, through wealth, through divorce, through loss, through old age. For 85 years. You know what they found? After 85 years, thousands of participants and more data than any other happiness study in history. The answer was not money. It was not status. It was not career achievement. It was not even health. It was relationships. Specifically, the quality of your close relationship is the single strongest predictor of a long, happy, healthy life. This is not my opinion. This is 85 years of Harvard research. The study's current director, Dr. Robert Waldinger, put it simply: good relationships keep us healthier and happier, period. And he said something else that stopped me when I read it. He said loneliness kills. It is as powerful as smoking or alcoholism. Think about that for a moment. The physical health cost of being isolated and disconnected is comparable to a pack-a-day smoking habit. We spend enormous social energy trying to get people to stop smoking. We spend almost none acknowledging the isolation is doing the same damage. Now, here's where it connects directly to what is happening in our economy, because the same Gallup organization that tracks economic data also ran the largest study on marriage and happiness ever conducted. 2.6 million adults surveyed from 2009 to 2023, 15 years of data. What did they find? Married people are consistently 17 to 24 percentage points more likely to be thriving in their well-being than unmarried adults. Not marginally, more likely, significantly. And if finding health regardless of race, age, gender, or education level. Here is the single most striking data point from that study. A married person who did not finish high school evaluates their life more favorable on average than an unmarried person with a graduate degree. Let me say that again, because I think it deserves to sit for a moment. Married person without the high school diploma is more likely to be thriving than an unmarried person with a postgraduate education. Marriage is a stronger predictor of human well-being than education. According to Gallup, it is stronger than race, age, gender, and education combined. Now, I want to be honest about one nuisance here, because the researcher earns honesty. An unhappy marriage is not better than being single. The studies are careful about this. What they are measuring is healthy, committed partnership, not the performance of marriage or the legal status of it. The institution matters less than quality of what it contains. What the research is telling us is that a deep, committed, lasting partnership, the thing marriage is supposed to represent, is one of the most powerful drivers of human flourishing we have ever measured. And that matters to this show because the system we described in episode 2, the broken housing math, the wage gap, the debt that follows people from their first adult year, is directly attacking the conditions under which that partnership can come form and sustain itself. I have a friend, a man I have known since my early 30s, sharp, hardworking, the kind of person who reads and thinks and takes his life seriously. He has been in 3 relationships in the past decade that all ended for variations of same reasons. He was not in a financial position where he felt that he could ask a woman to build a life with him. The apartment was too small. The savings were too thin. The stability was not there. And so he waited and is still waiting. And he will tell you honestly, in the quiet moments when the performance drops, that it is the sharpest loneliness he has ever felt. This is not a weakness story. This is a system story. A man who is built for partnership, kept from it by math. And the cost he pays for this is not just emotional. According to 85 years of Harvard research, it is also physical. It shortens his life.